Hi Libra, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. Hopefully, I'm not blowing your eardrums off, but I've had a lot of volume problems, so I just cranked it this time. You might have to turn your volume down a little bit, but as long as I'm being heard. Anyway, I wanted to thank you for the 1,000 views on December's video. I'm so glad you liked it, and I'm really appreciative of that. Thank you very much. So, here in January, the new year, 2024, and 2024 is an 8. And it makes me think of the unity symbol, the balance, the flow, that flow, you know what I mean? And I think this is what we're all wanting, including you, Libra, in our lives this year to come. It's also the year of the dragon. And the dragon, you know, is the top of the food chain and goes after what they want. So it's a year of action and bringing things back into balance and maintaining strength. Okay? So in your recent past, you have the Hanged Man, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. And, it looks to me like you're in a situation where you're unable to act. You want change. You want something new. You want a whole new plan, because the underlying energy is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is, like I said, you want change. You want something new. You want a fresh start. But I feel like you're unable to act on this desire. You're able to think about it and plan about it, and you know what you want to do and where you want to go, but I feel like there's you're unable to act on it in some way at this point, because you'll have to let go of something. You'll have to give up something in order to follow this new plan path. And the Four of Cups here, you can see that you're dissatisfied, right? There's other things you're not satisfied with the options you have at present, basically. And there's other things you want now, but you are torn between this and that. There's almost two worlds that you're trying to juggle in a way, and I feel like you have responsibilities or something that you can't quite give up. There's something about it that you can't let go of, and you feel attached to that. But it's the very thing that you need to let go of, move on from. It's what you want. I feel like you want some sort of freedom, or like the freedom to do what you want kind of thing, eh? But I feel like you are kind of juggling what you must do and what you want to do, right? So, anyhow, Ronnie, like he is out there putting dishes away or something, making all kinds of noise. I can hear it from here. So, anyway, in the present, you have the Tower, the Magician, and the Ten of Wands. So in the Tower, this is the present. There's something that sudden that is going to come apart, going to come unraveled, okay? And it needs to, because it was always going to happen anyway, right? There's something that is not on a good foundation. If you look at the Tower, it's built on water. So eventually this is going to crumble away. It's not going to last forever. It's a temporary situation. And so this is going to now there's going to be some sort of something happen that is, I think, and it's going to free you from that thing that you feel that you can't get free from. Now, this could come in the form of some sort of opportunity in some way. It doesn't have to be something falling apart. It can be something that happens, that an opportunity that it allows you that doorway, that ticket, out of there. Because you have the magician right next to it. And magician is, very creative at finding ways to manifest what you want, okay? You have all the tools within you. You have the money, you have the means, you have the know-how, you have the strength, you have everything to go ahead and do what it is that you want to do. There's nothing stopping you, really, except for this, it feels like duty or responsibility, because here's the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is completing a task. Completing a task that is difficult, that you've been, it may be something that you've been responsible for a long time. It might be difficult for you to retire. They're relying on you. They don't have anyone good anymore. Or, whatever it is, you might have school children that are relying on you, or animals that are relying on you. And it's, even though it's difficult for you to keep this up, it's difficult for you to give up. But give up it you must. It is time. Okay? Because it feels like juggling to you. When you have ideas and dreams that you want to fulfill at this time. Okay? So it's hard for you to break apart from this thing, and it might take a act of nature to do it. Also, in the underlying energy of this present situation, there is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is some sort of unfair situation or unfair balance in a relationship. One person may not feel like their voice is heard. They're not feeling part of the plan or important, or could even feel bullied in a situation. And if that's the odds, it would make sense that the Tower would come in eventually, because in this situation the person gives up and they walk away, and that upsets the balance, right? So, but you have it within you to manifest what it is you want to get away from, to move toward. And that's the center of this whole reading, Libra, is you have all the skills to move forward with what it is you want to do, okay? You just have decisions to make. In the future, you have the Hermit, the Prince of Cups, and the World. So there's the World, there's the completion, there's the decision. And Libra, the World has appeared in your reading, I don't know how many times over the last 6 months. This has been creeping up on you for a long time, but it's hard for you to decide. It's hard for you to let that go. And you must. The time is coming, the clock is ticking, whatever, But here it is. And I think that whatever this is that happens, it lets you know, it is time. It's best that this happens now. It makes you realize, I think, So in the Hermit, we take time. We take some solitude. We go deep down, and think, really consider this situation. Really consider what is our path that we need to take now. What's the right path? Not what we should do, not what we could do. What is the right path for you now, right? And you want to do what you love. You want to, part of it is connection with people, and doing things with people. You know what I mean? I think that there's dreams that you want to chase after. You're a bit of a romantic, I think, in a way, but you realize that um, I think you're at this point where you've accepted that you need to move on now. I think before it was terribly difficult. And this whole year you've been pondering on this whole year, okay? And now at the end of the year is the end. Okay? So you're making this decision final. And the underlying energy is the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is bored with his current situation. He yearns to do something more, to start something new, to begin again, to that point of creation where we put those seeds in the ground, or where we start building that house, or we, whatever it is, your new project, dream, creation is. The King of Pentacles, now, mind you, he doesn't get up out of his chair until he knows exactly how he's going to do this. He knows exactly what he's going to invest in time in. So he's sitting here and he's thinking, he's gathering his information, and he wants to be sure, that this is a solid path, right? So you really, when you decide, what that is, that's when you'll get up and you'll make your move. But you're definitely ready. You're yearning for something new. You're bored with your current situation. And you can see that all over the place here in the reading, I forgot to tell you when I was shuffling, the card that jumped is the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is this kind of feeling of missing out. You kind of feel like you're missing out on things, Oh, I could be doing that. I could be going to that dance, but I got to work. Or I could be, traveling, or I could be taking that course, or I could be, and you feel like you're missing out because you invest all your time. See this? She invests all her time. She's got a lot of time that she wears, right? Because she has responsibilities, whatnot, but feels like she's missing out on all the fun here, And so this is this thing. You're wanting to go out and participate in more. Enjoy life again. Have fun. Not be a slave to what you must do, And the cartomancy which is the art of reading the regular playing cards. In your current condition, you have the Queen of Spades, the Jack of Hearts, and the Four of Hearts. The Queen of Spades I usually see as the single, not by choice person. This person is separated, widowed, or divorced. They also could be still feeling some pain from that situation, or some sort of hurt that they've endured at some point. They could have a chip on their shoulder or something like that. But anyway, some of the Queen of Spades also have dark eyes, dark features, dark hair. Doesn't have to. But this person is single, separated, widowed, divorced, okay? Now, it looks like there could be, well, for one thing, there could be some sort of new romance coming in around the home, around your home, okay? There could be, it could happen at an event. There could be some sort of event, or it could be, this could be you. This could be you, Libra, this Queen of Spades, because it depends on how you identify. And this, you could meet someone. It could be a younger person. This person just could give you joy. You really enjoy this person. They brighten you, make you happy, lighten you. And I feel like it's at a small gathering, or a gathering or an event of some sort. And it's a gathering for a good occasion. Christmas, New Year's, maybe Christmas party. I'm not sure, but I feel like there's some sort of person that really makes you good, whether this is on a romantic level or just fun and feeling good. You know, they lighten, lift your spirits, okay? Um, Coming up in the next week or so, and this could be the first week of January, I should say, the first week of January. You have the Eight of Hearts, the Five of Diamonds, and the King of Spades. So here is the partner to the Queen right away. And this is romantic talk, for one thing. You could be meeting someone, Libra, you know, and it could be your perfect match because this king is also single, separated, widowed, divorced. This person is logical, they're smart, they're strategic, and also usually um, could be serious, could be sort of serious. I feel like this person is very stable and secure financially, and I feel like someone is flirting with you. They're flirting with you. They're at least, you know, it's just really friendly conversation, you know, and I feel like something is growing here, you know. Something is definitely growing here. Uh, I feel this is a real growth in your spirits and also in your activities. You could start becoming very busy and having to split your time up in many directions. Oh, I forgot to tell you the card that jumped out in the cartomancy is the Four of Spades. And the Four of Spades is doubtful, torn apart, which direction to go in, not sure. And I could feel that doubt back here in the Hanged Man and the Four of Cups. You know, having a difficult time letting go of something, you know, giving something up that I feel like you have an emotional attachment to, definitely, right? So above you, back to the cartomancy again, you have the Four of Clubs, the Two of Clubs, and the Three of Clubs. What a set. So you have a decision to make. This is a decision about partnership and collaboration, working together on a team or in a partnership. It is collaborating to create something together, I think. So whether this is a business, it could be a project. Um, it's about growing something here. You're definitely collaborating on something and doing it together. Like, and there could be more than just two of you. This could be three, four. You know, a group. All right, a group creating something together. Very interesting. And I feel like this is, I really feel like it's creative. I don't feel like it's to make money necessarily. Okay? Now, in your ambitious pile, when you're what you do to, you know, creatively in the world, really, this is very interesting. You have the Four of Diamonds, the Ace of Diamonds, and the Two of Diamonds. So right away, I smell a sale. I feel like there's a sale of a house, a property. I also feel like there's a possibility of a wedding or engagement. Um, the I see a definitely a partnership and in some sort of financial way. There's a contract, a commitment, a partnership here. I feel like there is money involved in this point, and it may not be immediately involved, but implied in the contract, or in the commitment. So I feel like there's a document here. There's going to be you're both signing. Um, it could have to do with property. Like I said, I feel like a sale or it's got something to do with property. Um, I also feel like there's some sort of fairness involved, okay? Something to do with fairness, all right? About being fair. Yeah. Very interesting. It looks like you're committing to something here, you know? In your exterior influences, so this is how people are influencing you or how they're seeing you. And you have the Seven of Diamonds, the Jack of Clubs, and the Five of Spades. Now, looks like a loss of a friendship. There's could be a loss of a friendship or loss of a friendship with a young person, okay? This could be, someone who works for you. This could be one of your kids, your grandkids. But I feel like it's a younger person, okay? They could have disappointed you. They could have promised things that they didn't fulfill, and this could be becoming a habit. And you, you probably are pretty honest with them, Libra, because Libras, you're pretty honest, right? So this could be a loss of this relationship for a time, okay? A delay. In the foundation, you have the King of Hearts, the Three of Spades, and the Ten of Clubs. So the King of Hearts is usually a blue-eyed person. This could be someone that you're attracted to. This could be someone in the family, someone you're close to, fond of. They don't have to be blue-eyed, but they're usually generous, sweet, kind. This could even be yourself, Libra. They're just very kind people. They're helpful, good friend kind of thing. But there's an obstacle here for this person, in this person's way or in your way, and that is completing something that you do, something that you put your time and energy in. And there's an obstacle to completing this, to ending it, to stopping it, to, and it could be because of your heart, right? Or, um, it's about nourishing and loving and caring for someone is difficult for you to stop. Basically, it's difficult for you to stop doing it, okay? Oh, interesting. So you have three kings. There's a lot of male energy in this cartomancy reading, and this is your surprise. So you have the Five of Hearts, the King of Clubs, and the Ten of Hearts. Wow, is this ever jumping from the 5 right to the 10 of Hearts, right? So there's something definitely growing in your feelings, in your heart for someone in particular here. Could be this King of Clubs. This could be a brown or hazel-eyed man or woman. This person is friendly, dynamic, funny. They are charismatic. They're probably more charismatic than they are good looking. Like their personality outweighs their looks. And they're creative, resourceful, like, they know everybody kind of thing. And I feel like there's something growing with this person in your heart. There's definitely a relationship that's getting tighter, closer, and it's, 10 of Hearts is usually great joy, happiness. It has the potential for to always be close with this person, okay? But I also feel, again, like there's something, because you have a lot of tens here, and I feel like there's some sort of, I'm feeling both a home and a relationship coming to a completion, like a labor of love, perhaps a labor of love coming to a completion. But I also feel like there's something else that's just going to come into your life, and you're going to fill that spot very easily and be overjoyed about it, about what you're doing, about the way everything's going. You're really the the reluctance you're feeling in this change that's happening, because I think for some of you, Libra, it's been this way for so long. It's hard to imagine, and it's hard to maybe imagine going through all your stuff, or hard to imagine, just the thought of moving, or the thought of not taking care of your cats anymore, or whatever it is. And it's difficult for you, but you are going to be a lot happier, and you're going to find the right fit for whatever it is. I think the right person is going to come along that says, I love cats. I've always wanted to take care of cats. So this is going to work out for you. It's going to be the right opportunity, and I feel like you're putting things into place now. You're figuring out a plan, a master plan here. And the last card you have is from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. And I shuffled them already, and the card you have is Do What You Feel, which is kind of so interesting because as soon as I saw it, it reminded me of the Two of Pentacles. And this is juggling ideas, juggling our time and energy, and not satisfied because there's one of them you want to be doing more than the other, it feels like. And but it's hard for you to give up. It's funny because it's a 9, and the 9 is the last number before the new beginning. The very last number. So you have, what do you feel? There are so many options around you. Some are helpful, but others are distracting you from your truth. Although it can be helpful to hear the thoughts of others, when it comes all down to it, you will have to come to your own decision. This oracle comes to you because you've become swept up in thinking things through. You've been thinking about which way to go with a matter of importance, and you've got a bit stuck in the logic. Sometimes we have to accept that any path is a path forward. Even if it's not the best path, we can change our approach later on if needed. We don't have to be perfect. There is rarely ever a perfect choice to be made, just some choices that feel more heart-honoring than others. The oracle of What Do You Feel is telling you there is no need to punish or traumatize yourself with possible choices. Just making a choice will set things in motion. The best way to catalyze the situation you are in and bring about healing change, stimulate your creative juices, and find a more inspired, energized, and enjoyable approach to your life is just to make a choice based on what you feel right now. Not based on anyone else's feelings, just yours. So ask yourself, what do I feel right now? And go from there. If you cannot relate to the need to make a choice between two or more clear alternatives, then the oracle brings you this message. You're at a crossroads, and the choices you make at this time, even simply choosing to do things a little differently without much drama associated with the decision, are powerful triggers for some great magic to enter your life. Take a different approach to something. Be open to that which makes you uncomfortable, but could be exciting and interesting. Even small adventures will yield big rewards right now. It matters less than you do most wonderful thing ever, and more that you simply take an action from your heart. Open up to creative magic of life, and don't worry about how it's all going to work out. Just spend some time with your own feelings and know that it's going to work out perfectly. You are a natural part of it. So just little changes. So I used to say to people, if you get up and the first thing you do is flick on the coffee, turn on your computer, and sit down, do something different today. Put on the radio. Go down and have a shower first. Or what am I saying down? You guys probably have your bathroom on the same floor. Our bathroom's downstairs. Have a shower first. Change the direction you walk to work or drive home. You might see someone run into something, see something different that inspires you. And all of these little things are things to help you take a step in a new direction, take a step forward. Anyway, I hope this reading helps you in the first month of the year. This is so exciting. I feel like good change is coming. Good, good, good. And anyway, let me know in the comments if this resonates for you. I hope you have a really nice holiday season, and I hope it runs real smooth for you. Anyway, take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.